Everybody, welcome to the incredible Shrinking Dave's weekend, week, 2 weeks, whatever, in review. It's been a couple weeks since I've done a video. Things just been really busy with work and whatnot. And this weekend's been crazy because it was actually my first competition outside of my box here. It was Spartacus. For those who are following along the blog or on Facebook, you already know. But it was held over at CrossFit The Point in Bluffdale, Utah. And it's a big deal because it was my first competition outside of my regular box here, which is CrossFit 1976 in Eagle Mountain. So pretty big opportunity for me. Let's just jump into it. So as far as the WODs go, it's pretty cool. There's burpees in the first WOD. There's running in the last two WODs. The only one that really was played to my strengths was the second one, which was a 3-rep max front squat from the ground. So you had to clean it up. And that was by far my strongest of the 4 WODs over the weekend. Managed to do 225 on the clean and then rep it 3 times. And then try to jump up to 245, and I just didn't get it, which was unfortunate. But that's okay. In the end, I came in not last, which was good. And really, my whole goal with going out was having a good time and being able to kind of, spread my vision and stuff with people and let them see that. And see that I'm just trying to do the best I can and hopefully inspire some people. Especially because, even in the scaled division, most of the people were, a lot more athletic than I was. I was by far the heaviest guy out of all of them, which was fine. But it kind of, kind of upset me that there weren't more heavy guys there. And for any of you out there who are heavier, a bigger athlete like myself, and are kind of concerned about going and competing, make sure that you just go and do it. If you want to go and you want to be competitive, it doesn't matter what place you're going to come in. You just need to go and do it. And hopefully over the weekend I was able to inspire some people to do that. Don't let your body or what you look like dictate who you actually are on the inside. And everybody has a fitter person inside of them wanting to get out, and that's kind of, I think, a big step is to put yourself out there and do that. And especially because, being there's tons of support from everybody, people that I knew, people that I didn't know, people that have, read the blog or seen my Facebook that were excited to meet me. And that was really cool. So, in general, the CrossFit community, if that's what you're doing CrossFit, is extremely supportive. And, there might be some bad apples, but I haven't experienced one yet. So, just get out there and do it. Other cool things, I was able to represent Sweat Angel, which is my sponsor. I got their t-shirt on right now they made for me, which was very cool. Another awesome opportunity I had was to meet Ray Stewart. If you don't know who Ray Stewart is, he was in the first episode of Fit to Fat to Fit, which actually was filmed and everything here in Utah because that's where he's from. And even the trainer, JJ, was there as well. He was competing. I didn't talk to JJ very much, but Ray was super cool. He gave me a shirt too, which I'll be hopefully posting a picture of it or something on Instagram soon. But anyways, really cool weekend. Really grateful to be a part of it and excited for future competitions. Later this month, I have the Battle Forge Throwdown, and that is at my box here, CrossFit 1976, and that will have some other boxes as well. Athletes from other boxes competing. So let's get on to the Patient Zero Challenge going on. It's been 1 week since we started, okay? And, excuse me. So last week was actually really good until the weekend. And let's talk about that. So on Saturday, and usually I don't try to weigh myself all the time, but recently I've been doing more of that, and every day kind of seeing where I end up. So on Saturday I managed to get down to 313 pounds, and some ounces. I don't know what that was, but about 313. That was a huge deal for me because the last time I was weighed in the military, I was 313, and I know that's obviously pretty big for the military, but that was 7 years ago that I weighed 313. So it's a huge accomplishment for me going into the workouts on Saturday. Saturday was a rough day, a couple hard workouts with some running, and then also just being on that heat all day. And initially, I hadn't planned to cheat. I was going to keep it just straight low carb, not get any kind of carbs or anything like that. Just keep it under control. Just being out there doing all those WODs in the heat really took its toll. I ended up actually cheating, which led to a lot of frustration. I mean, normally we'll plan a cheat meal every week. I hadn't planned on cheating, but Saturday, and then it went into Sunday as far as just not eating on my plan, not eating low carb. And it was the first time since I started in January with my nutrition plan that I legitimately felt like I was cheating the plan. So the results of that, and I want to share it with you guys, is this morning when I weighed myself, I was 324. So that's an 11-pound swing from Saturday to Monday. Now, when you do low carb, you lose a lot of water weight. And at the same time, if you get off it and you have a cheat weekend, like I ended up doing, you put on a lot of water weight right away as well. So I'm not too concerned overall about that, but I've worked really hard to get out of the 320s because that kind of took a while to get out of there, and I was excited about being 313 on Saturday. So I'm really disappointed in myself, and I feel bad, like I'm disappointing all of you by not sticking to that and being a better example. But that being said, you're gonna have times where you stumble and you mess up, and that's just gonna happen, right? So you have to make a plan to get back on it. So my plan for the rest of the month is at bare minimum. The next competition I have is the 25th. That's the Battle Forge Throwdown. Bare minimum, I don't want to do any kind of cheating, any kind of carbs, cheat meals until then at least. And hopefully we'll see how that goes, but I plan to get through that without cheating as well. But I'm still committing to my goal of losing 20 pounds, which would put me at 300, or hopefully just under 300 by the end of the month. I know I can do it because I know this water weight's going to come off, right? And hopefully by the end of the week I'm back at 313 or maybe even a couple pounds under. But that's the plan. Guys, if you have any cheats or any falling off the horse at all, you just got to stay strong, okay? Reevaluate and get yourself back on the horse as soon as you can. And it's just going to be a memory at that point, right? So, in closing, I got to wrap it up because my kids are awake and they're in the back, like banging on the door. This is actually the second take of this video because they interrupted the first one. But, guys, in closing, I'm going to write a big blog post about this and kind of express some of my frustration and some of the things I'm going through this weekend. Even now I feel just like nauseous just from the stuff I ate. Worked out this morning, which was good. So back on that on that wagon or whatever. But guys, in closing, if you're not following my Instagram, make sure you get on that. It's at Incredible Shrinking Dave. Facebook, just search for me on there, The Incredible Shrinking Dave, and then of course the blog, which is theincredibleshrinkingdave.com, will take you there. Thank you, everyone at Spartacus who was cheering me on, especially those who I didn't even know until the weekend. And I'm thankful for all your support and all your kind words. Let's have a great week, okay? And then see where we are next week. And guys, just don't give up. Take it one day at a time and don't get discouraged, okay? We're all in this together. I know we can do it. And if I can do it, if the fat guy embarrassing himself at the competition can do it, then you can do it too, okay? Love you guys. Have a great week. Thanks.